Nope.
You're perfect.
So how do you feel to be coming back competing, man?
Man, just excited. I don't know. I'm just so thankful, so grateful. Been through a lot during these last couple of months, and the gi, you know, it's like I said the other day on the show, it's my therapy, and you know, I've really missed it since I've been fully back in it. These last few months, I can see now how much I've missed it and how a little piece inside of me has been empty. And so now I feel complete, and I'm anxious to get back on stage and get back on the hunt.
Well, you were the main event for it was supposed to take place right here in this building. You were here ready to compete. Everything went to hell in a couple days.
Friday the 13th.
Yep. So here we are coming full circle to run it back, different opponent, but
Yeah, it definitely does feel full circle, and I've been through like just an incredible roller coaster inside that time, it's something that's how things started for me, and now I'm just getting out of it. Just put that positive energy out there, and you know, jiu-jitsu's back, and I'm happy to be leading the way.
yeah, it's almost like, obviously it's a different opponent, but it's almost like you're coming back for unfinished business here.
Yeah, exactly. Unfinished business. That's exactly right. Oh man, we're just having fun. We're 3-0 now. 3 boys down. Troy's up next for the brown belt title against William Tackett. It's going to be an awesome match. Troy's been training hard and waiting for an opportunity like this, so we're going for 5-0 tonight. That's the plan.
It's got to feel good after, you know, everything that's happened, being out here with your team competing together, right?
Yeah. And these were the ones that, you know, were staying in the rhythm and not letting quarantine get the best of them, and you know, keep working, keep moving. And so that was the plan, was for us to be able to be here today whenever an opportunity came up, and come down, have some fun.
All right, cool. So what do? You space your warm up out with going to coach, take a little breaks?
Yeah, I mean, I still have like about an hour, so it's really not until that last 45 minutes where I really start to pick it up and sweat a little bit. So I already got a good stretch in. I went for a walk today, stretched on my walk, so I feel pretty loose. Yeah, just flip the switch about 45, 30 minutes before. That'll be right when Troy's done, so it'll be perfect.
Awesome, thanks.
Save me from my pain, replace all my disaster. Believe me, I'm not sane, but I learn it faster. When you're by my side, I feel like there's a way. Don't you say goodbye.
Isso! Vamos marcar esse regulamento. Vamos marcar o ponto já. Boa! Rocha aí, Anandinho. Mais um ponto. Boa! Olha esse bicho na tem. Tua, Anandinho. Passar. Primeiro depois, subir. Boa, Naldinho. Mais fácil. Mais fácil. Limpa ele. Stop. O Bertinho não tava ali não, professor. Isso, esse cara tá fora. Vai. Deixa eu pegar a bola aí, Arnaldo. Boa, moleque. Puxa aí, vai querer tentar uma finalização aí, finalização. Ali de meio, Arnaldinho.
Your winner by choke and still light heavyweight champion, Professor Rafael Lovato Jr.
All right, here, Rafael Lovato Jr. and want to introduce our other guest.
This is Mia. This is my fiance's baby girl. And
So-
my baby girl too.
So you came out here tonight and defended your fight to win title that you won like 3-4 years ago, right?
Yeah, sorry to hold the division up, guys. I was kind of on a MMA mission for a little while, but I'm back, yeah.
So we just talked about this on the stage. You want to elaborate a little bit more in this interview about how good it feels to be competing in the gi right now?
Man, I can't really put it into words. You know, it's like that thing that's been in my life for so long, since I was like 12 years old. Every year of my life was basically about becoming as best I possibly could in jiu-jitsu, specifically in the gi. And you know, suiting up tonight, you know, warming up, putting the gi on, tying my belt, and just feeling that thing that you know, that was my first love, and getting to get on that stage and just showcase all the skills I've dedicated my life to building was a special feeling for me, especially now with all the heaviness that's been going on in the world and in my life. You know, like I said, this is my therapy, and I'm just very grateful to be here and healthy and able to suit up one more time.
So do you think it is the special circumstances that led you back to appreciate the gi even more and wanted to go back to your roots?
Oh, 100%. You know, if the stuff with my brain condition and if all that didn't go down, I would still be focused on MMA and defending my belt and all that stuff, and I wouldn't even be doing gi here tonight. I would be asking for no gi matches, just like I had been doing. You know, that was my focus. But then, you know, that took me a different direction, and then with the quarantine coming in right when I was about to make my return to the gi, you know, and kind of prolonging it even more, it just, you know, and then all the what ifs of what's going on in the world and my business and you know, just trying to stay positive, teaching my students and putting this thing on every day these last couple months has been, you know, just such a good feeling, and it really just brought me back to you know, who I am as a martial artist primarily, and that is a gi lover 100% through and through.
As we talked about the other day, you were here ready to compete a little over 2 months ago, and then that was basically the last event to get shut down. It's got to feel good to come out here in the exact same building and get the win and finish,
Yeah.
like we said, unfinished business.
Yeah, definitely. And last year I lost in this building. I had a really close match to Yuri, with Yuri, and I lost the decision. So it's also good to kind of, you know, erase that history a bit, and you know, get the victory here tonight with my style of jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
You know, what I represent through and through, and now be 100% back for sure. And Dallas is my backyard, more or less. So I'm looking forward to coming back, and my team did really awesome tonight. My students, I'm so proud of them for, you know, all their work during the quarantine and staying sharp and you know, challenging themselves. You know, they're not able to sell tickets, not make any money. You know what I mean? And just come down for the pure love of it together as a team, as a family, and it was just a really special night.
So that was textbook Ribeiro Brothers and Lovato Jiu-Jitsu right there, just like we discussed in our podcast the other day. Force the half guard, smash your way through the half guard, get to the mount, get the finish, right? That's
right. I ended up on the, you know, the weak side at first with my right arm, and I felt a little off there for a second. My crossface was good. I shouldn't have messed that up, but he had a really strong lockdown on my leg, and he was kind of creating some funky stuff with my lapel, and so I missed that, and then there was an adjustment, and I ended up on the other side on my more normal side, I believe. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember in the beginning I felt a little not sharp enough, and I made a mistake, and I let him get a little bit of space, but then I cleaned it up the next time, and that's exactly what I believe in, man. Just always go forward, flow, pressure, finish, get to the mount, and finish, and that's what I believe has been such a big part of my success in all three combat arts. Is my style doesn't really change, and the mount is the strongest position in jiu-jitsu in my opinion. You know, and you see it in my MMA, you know, everything that I do is about that pressure. But I pulled guard tonight. I pulled guard just because, you know, growing up I was a guard guy, you know, first and foremost, and then I developed the pressure later, and I love playing guard, and so it was just a fun flow, you know, and without there being, you know, points for takedowns, I wanted to pull anyways to see if I could get some submission attacks going from there, but I had a good angle. I went for an omoplata, and then I had a good angle, I got the sweep and landed right where I wanted to be.
And then you actually finished it with the same submission you used to win the title.
That's basically the only submission I do. Or at least that's my goal. That's my objective. And if something else comes up in the process, okay, I'll take it. But you know, that's my favorite.
Absolutely. All right. And then you said that you're looking forward to getting back more gi competition. So what are your plans coming up?
Go home, back to training.
Back to training.
That's it. Every day pohada, like Homolo says. Just keep training and wait for Seth to give me a call and see what's up next month, but I'll be back soon.
Awesome. Congrats again. Thank you very much, Rafael.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, guys.